Hey guys, this is Wingspan TT, and you know what time it is. It's time for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Um, Brotherhood. Now, yeah, I went for the Brotherhood thing there. If you were on the live stream in my deadly face-off with Binarexis, then you know that we had some in-jokes there. The stream went for a good 2 hours, a little more than 2 hours. And if you want to check it out, it is on the live stream channel at Top Tier Tactics live stream channel. You can watch the archive footage. Thanks for everyone who did end up watching as I secured victory from Binarexis with 13,360 points. But let's forget about that for now because we are going back into Assassinate in the Da Vinci Disappearance DLC. And as I said again before, oh, there's the poison. With Assassinate, remember, whoever gets the lock first is the killer. Whoever does not get the lock will be the killee. In this case, the pariah. I've got the incognito, the poison, all this other jazz. 750 points, great way to start the match. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind when you're playing Assassinate, oh, like this guy just got poisoned also, is that anything you can do to prevent the other player from getting the lock on you will give you an advantage. So if you want to peek around corners like this, you see I just look through the corner first before I walk through, because if he just sees me walking this hallway and his radar lights up like a Christmas tree, he's going to know, oh, that's the guy. Now, I didn't mention this last time. If you look in the upper right corner, there is a little button. You can hit the Y button at any time to remove your lock. So let's say you locked onto someone and you realize, oh, that isn't the guy, or oh shit, I feel like there's other players near me. I better lose my lock so I can see where they are really quickly. You can hit the Y button to do that. Now here's this guy here. He's over there somewhere. I don't want to just go through here. It's going to be a little obvious. And again, this might be obvious, but I don't really know where he's looking. I just want to make him uncomfortable. I drop firecrackers to see where he goes. There he goes here. And let's go for the lock. Oh, god damn it. Where'd he go? There he is. Get the lock. Oh, shit. Alright, so I missed the aerial kill. No big deal. I'm just going to go up here to see if he goes around the other way. But the important thing, and you see here I dropped the lock because I'm not going to get this guy. At this point, I'm not going to get this guy. And if there's someone right on top of me, I want to know. Now, again, it's one person down there. They are visible. I'm just going to try to see if I can, like, get in a position to tell who it is. I'm pretty sure it's this guy. He looks like a straggler from the rest of the group. I'm going to get the lock. It was about to leave, so I just went for the aerial kill. I wasn't going to wait for the focus. Or, you know, the downside is if you take off the lock, right? Let's say you need to reset the lock. If he sees you and he gets the lock in the short period that you're unlocked, then he's going to become the killer and you're going to become murdered, basically. Now, I do find for this mode, people, I have been on the forums, I've been in GameFAQs, on Reddit forums, on the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood official forums. A lot of people are whining that they always get killed all the time. And one reason that people get killed is probably because they make it too easy for the opponent to get the lock. Now, I was just watching my radar, and I saw that this Dama Rosa walked in by herself, and that's when my radar lit up. So I knew it was her. Now, if she had walked in with a blended group, like this group over here, then I wouldn't have known it's her. Now, I'm just going to walk by this group, so she doesn't necessarily know who I am. She killed someone, and I'm just going to run up and stab her. Yes, I could have walked, but I was afraid she might run or smoke bomb or something like that. And, you know, people are always complaining about how overpowered smoke bomb is. And smoke bomb is a very good skill, don't get me wrong. But, smoke bomb requires a little bit of lead time. It requires a person to know that you're going to get them. Usually they wait till the last possible second when they think you're going to be in range of them. And therefore, if you just sprint at the last second right before you kill them, you'll still get a discreet bonus or a silent bonus or whatever. But at least that way they can't get you with the smoke bomb. You'll get a lot of people that way. Now it's very obvious this guy is a player. But again, he didn't see me. He does get a signal that he's been locked onto. I'm just going to walk up poison. Alright? He knows I've been locked on, that he's been locked onto, but again, he doesn't know out of this blended group who I am. I could be any of these characters. He doesn't have my picture. I get the streak bonus. And it's a great way to lure people because they're going to be looking at their radar and they're going to be trying to come after you to see, like, oh, where is this person? Now, there's someone very close around this corner. I'm going to come around the corner. Is it this guy? No. Is it this? Oh, someone's got a lock on me. Okay, so he basically just did what I was talking about. He stayed still. He was just blended in a group standing out there. Okay? He waited for me to come look for him, basically, because when I walk through the door, his radar is going to light up to show that he has line of sight on me. That allows him to know, oh, it's definitely the thief here. Now I'm just going to stab her with a fire poker in the throat. Oh, God, I love the officer so much. Again, I'm pretty sure that's the guy there. Once you've locked on, your radar does become normal radar. And I'm going to try to get an aerial kill here. I don't know if it'll actually work. Yes, okay, it will work. One reason I went for that is it can't hurt to go for variety every now and then. I did already get an aerial kill, but just to get some variety. I don't have the poison ready. And again, see, I was waiting here, so when this guy came around the corner, it was obvious to me that that's who he is. So I'm just going to wait for the focus. I'm blending the group. Now I'm going to kill him. I could have waited 7 seconds for poison, but I didn't know for a fact he'd stick around. And I didn't know when these other people are going to come across. So we see in the radar there's 3 people coming very close to me, 950 points. And again, there's someone over there. It's the doctor. This guy is walking a little funny, so it's probably a player. So I'm going to lock on. And again, he doesn't know who the killer is. Alright, so I'm just going to stand here. I'm not going to move. I've been firecrackered. Oh, and it appears I'm dead. You could run when you get firecrackered. There's 2 things you could do. You could either run, which there's no real downside to that because it forces a chase, so even if they kill you, they don't get a lot of points. Or you can stand still and hope that they go, for all I know, he was going to lock onto the guy on the bench. So I was a little weary. I figured I'd rather take the risk and not just run and make myself super obvious. One thing that I find is very, very interesting about this game mode, here, is it this guy? It's one of these guys. That's very interesting about this game mode. Alright, now it's that guy. And when you see them kill each other, it makes it really obvious. Here we go, this guy's. Poison him. Now, so I dropped the poison on him, but I got a little nervous because he got the lock on me saying that I've been exposed. So, again, I'm not too used to this mode. I've only played this a couple times now, but it just made me nervous, so I killed him. I really should not have done that. I should have waited for the poison. I would have gotten an extra 300 points. But again, here we go, Damarosa. I got the lock first. She could have got me. And again, I'm just going to go by, get the incognito kill, 2nd place. And I really like this mode also because if you're whoring for points, you're farming points, you need to level up or you need to get some, ability challenges unlocked, you can get a lot of kills in this mode because you don't need to wait for contracts. You can just go around and get people. And again, I was waiting here for a little bit to see if this person would walk towards me. And we see this 2 arrows. And one thing to keep in mind is, and this is something I feel like a lot of players don't do, when you see 2 arrows on your periphery and they start heading towards each other, that means there's 2 players that are probably going after each other. So if you want to slowly make your way into that position, odds are, one of them is going to kill the other one. And then, if you're close enough to hear or see what's going on, you'll be able to tell, like, oh, that person's the character. And here we go again. I just used the firecrackers. I love firecrackers, and you see as soon as it's done, there's only a 30-second cooldown. I used the corner here so he can't get the lock on me first, and then I get the kill. And I guess he could possibly be peeking around the corner with the camera, but it's way easier to peek around the corner with the camera when you're on the outside of the hallway than when you're on the inside of the hallway. That's what I call the outside-inside hallway effect. I am patenting that, so no one jump on that, please. I spent hours of research establishing this effect. Again, Damarosa. And one thing you want to keep in mind is once you've been playing... There we go, we get the poison. Once you've been playing for a while, you're going to know, okay, that there's only these certain characters. There's someone playing as the Damarosa, there's someone playing as the Doctor, there's someone playing as the Pariah. So, you can look out for those people. Obviously, as time goes on, people will probably, get a little more bored of the new characters and start going back to the other characters as well. They'll start being, the old characters. And this guy's a doctor. Can I lock on here? Is it a little too early? It's going to give him a warning that I'm someone in this group, so he might run away. He might walk past, but he doesn't know where the lock's coming from. Might be in front of him, behind him, and he drops the firecrackers, but I'm going to drop the knife in his throat. And remember, when you're firecrackers, you can still do everything you can normally do. You can still run, you can still kill, and since I'm locked on, it's not like I can accidentally kill someone else. So the whole time I firecracked, I just kept tapping X so that if he walked within range, I would get him. If he was not in range, then I wouldn't get him. I wouldn't kill anyone. And this guy's got me, so I'm just going to run away. Now, one thing that I would like to mention with poison is when you poison the target, once you poison them, you want to spam the Y button, because as soon as you poison them, you don't need to be locked onto them anymore, so that you can get your radar back, so that you'll be able to once again see where everyone is instead of where just your target is, because you need to know right away, is someone going to come around and try to kill me. Now I'm coming up these stairs slowly, it lights up, and here, see again, I just see a doctor, and I think like, oh, that guy, oh, okay, well I thought it was the doctor, alright, give me a fucking break. And there's some, okay, I guess he's a chiromancer. Chiromancer is a very special type of doctor, and my true fans who've been with me from the beginning know everything about chiromancy there is to know. I do like this mode. It is a little bit more of a passive mode, which I like because it just encourages thinking, it encourages patience, it encourages not running around like a maniac. Obviously, I do run when I think I've been discovered, but hey, what am I going to do? Now, I'm just, again, I see someone's coming around the corner, so I just get right to lock on. This guy doesn't know if I'm the knight or if I'm me. I get dropped the poison. He drops the smoke bomb. After he drops the smoke bomb, he's gonna drop dead. And now this guy's coming along to take advantage of our misfortune. I'm blended in the group. I hopefully get a hidden bonus here. Stabbing him with the murder monkey move. I get a kill. I get silent. I get hidden. And then I get, what the fuck, teleport killed by this guy. 20 seconds on the clock. Odds are nothing's going to change, but I have over 7,000 points. And like I said, this is a great mode for getting points. For getting a lot of kills, for getting a lot of bonuses. If you're very smart and if you're very patient, you will not die very often, which means you spend less downtime and you get more streaks. So this is, again, Assassinate. This is a little better gameplay of how to play Assassinate. I do highly recommend the Firecrackers and the poison. And let's just let this guy take it away with his own impressions of the game.
The last 2 minutes, 3 guys came up and just died. It's so fucking hilarious.
Well, as you can see, I'm not the only one enjoying it, but there are definitely some frustration in this match as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is Wingspan TT from Top Tier Tactics. But before I go, I'd like to just invite everyone in the comments for a little participation here. You know, I make these videos, I do what I want, but here's an idea. I want everyone in the comments to tell me what game mode you want to see me playing, alright? And then I want you to tell me what skill layout you want me to use. Do you want me to use sprint and throwing knives and a bunch of shitty perks? Just tell me. You know, do you want to see that in Manhunt? Do you want to see something in Assassinate? So whatever is the most upvoted comment, the comment with the most thumbs up, I will use that build in whatever game mode is requested. No matter how bad it is, if I come in last place, come in first place, whatever, I'll put it up and show you guys how I did with that. And I'll just talk about what are the merits of skills, because there are certain skills I think are better and worse, but hey, you never know, maybe I'll find out there is actually a use for an underused skill. Once again, it's Wingspan TT from TopTierTactics.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side.